guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on my Q&A. I asked you guys on my last YouTube video to leave in the comments any questions that you guys have for me, and literally you guys asked me a whole bunch of questions, so I cannot wait to answer them for you. So before this video becomes like 30 minutes long, let's just jump right into the video. I asked both you guys here on YouTube as well as my Instagram fam to ask me questions, so I'm just gonna start with some Instagram questions and then I'm gonna jump into all of you guys' questions right after. So the first question is from Latrice Hurd, and her question is, what's your top 3 foundations? My top 3 foundations would have to be the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm like obsessed with that foundation. NARS Luminous Weightless. I've been obsessed with that foundation since like last year, and I literally till this day cannot stop using it. My third foundation would have to be the Eve Pearl Flawless Face palette. Like, her foundation is literally like amazing. It covers everything. Next question comes from Sarah Glass, and her question is, when did you start wearing makeup? Oh my god. I started wearing makeup when I was in 7th grade, so I was about 13 years old. I wasn't wearing like a ton of makeup at that age because my mom wouldn't let me. All I would wear was like powder and a little bit of mascara and some lip gloss, and that would be it. The next question is from Kim Briones, and her question is, what contacts do you use? I get this question literally on every single video that I post, and the ones I always wear are the Lumi Lens Sweetie Gray Hydrocores. Those are my all-time favorite. They're super comfortable to wear. They look super natural and they're super inexpensive. They're like, I think $22. Next question is from Sarah Ribeiro 23, and her question is, what is your favorite part of your face to put makeup on? Eyes, lips, eyebrows, or face? Love you so much. You are beautiful. Love you too. This is a really good question. No one has ever asked me this before. My favorite part would have to be my eyes, because that's literally where I get to play the most. Like, I feel like everywhere else around my face, everything's pretty much the same. But in the eyes, you can obviously do a million gazillion things, and it can be different every day. So I think that's my favorite part, just because you get to switch it up. Next question is from It's Halo, and her question is, what's your natural hair texture like? It's hard for me to keep up with my frizzy curls, thinking on doing a Brazilian blowout. I have very, very curly hair, like super curly texture hair. Throughout my life, I always used to perm my hair and bleach my hair and dye my hair, and my hair literally like went through so much damage. And like 2 years ago, or yeah, about 2 years ago now, I started to wear wigs. So my hair actually grew so much within that time that I wasn't, you know, like damaging it, and I also wasn't perming it or dyeing it or using any heat on it. So it literally grew so much. But yeah, my hair is very, very curly texture hair. Next question is from Adriana Saldivar, and her question is, what are your thoughts on Cardi B? Have you met her, or would you like to meet her? Well, first of all, I love Cardi B. Like, I feel like she's such a badass, and the fact that she came from nothing and literally made herself into this mega star that she is right now, like who wouldn't even like that? Like, that's such an inspiration, and literally shows that if you put hard work to anything, you can make it literally anywhere. So props to her. I love her. I have not met her, but I would love to meet her. Like, literally, I'm dying to meet her. I'm actually going to a concert and she's gonna be performing, so I'm super excited to see her. But yeah, I would love to meet her. Next question is from Samantha Quirino. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Her question is, what's your favorite Too Faced products? Oh Lord, that's a hard one. I mean, I love Too Faced. I've been buying their stuff since God knows how long ago, but I don't know. Oh my god, they have so much stuff. Okay, my first product will have to be their new Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder. I only used to wear Laura Mercier's translucent powder like literally every day, and I would try to switch it up, but nothing would compare. But this powder literally is not like the Laura Mercier. It's totally different, but it sets your face like absolutely stunning, and it literally sets your makeup like you would not imagine. Like, I went on a trip with them. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, but I was on a trip with them, and our last day we had like a yacht day. So of course, me being the extra person I am, I went there with a full face of makeup, and I actually set my face with that setting powder. And me and Makeup by Griselda, I don't know if you guys know who she is, but we went on a jet ski, and this bitch made us fall off the fucking jet ski. So like, we literally fell into the water. My entire face got soaked, my hair got soaked. Griselda was driving, so she turns back and she's like, how is your makeup still the same? Literally, my makeup did not move at all. I was like, this powder is the bomb. The next product from Too Faced would have to be their Chocolate Bars eyeshadow palettes. I love every single one of them, so I'm not even gonna put just one. I'm obsessed with all of them, and I use all of them like literally all the time. My third favorite Too Faced product will have to be obviously their Born This Way foundation. I've been obsessed with it ever since I tried it, and I feel like it's just super lightweight, but it gives you coverage, it's buildable. Next question comes from Cheyenne McHale, and her question is, what's your favorite hair color you've done? So my favorite hair color I've ever done, oh my god, this is such a hard question, because literally thinking back, I've done so many colors. Well, wigs, and then I used to dye my hair too back in the days. Oh my god. It would have to be this like reddish burgundy hair color that I did. It would have to be either that hair color or the blonde wig that I've been recently wearing. Next question comes from Nadia Gray, and her question is, what's your ride or die makeup product? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna say something that I use every single day. Well, I'm actually gonna say two things that I use every single day. The first one is the Professional Primer from Benefit. I literally use that every single day. That will forever be one of my favorite primers. So the next product is my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in Medium Golden. That concealer, it has been my favorite for I don't even know how long now. Like, ever since I tried that concealer, I use that concealer every single day. Any other concealer that I've tried after that one has not matched, or let alone been better than that one, at least for me. Like, I just love the consistency of that concealer. It covers everything, and it blends out like super easily. If you haven't tried it, you need to. Like, literally go to Ulta, Sephora, and try that concealer and thank me later. Next question is from Marissa. Her question is, what setting powders would you say would be good for oily skin? Love you lots. Well, love you too, boo. Like I was saying before, the Peach Perfect setting powder from Too Faced, that's coming out August 31st, so tomorrow. Literally, you guys need to try that powder. And obviously the Laura Mercier translucent powder is the bomb. I'm sure you guys have all tried it. If you haven't, you need to. It's perfect for oily skin because it really gets in there and it sets and locks your makeup in for the entire day. And also, if you have to touch up throughout the day, that is the perfect powder to touch up with. Instead of having like a pressed powder, if you touch up with a loose powder, it makes it 100 times better because it's not really adding another layer. It's just kind of setting the oil that you build up throughout the day, but your makeup's not gonna look like, oh my god, she just added a whole nother layer. Next question is from Marissa Garcia, and her question is, what's your favorite setting spray and eyebrow product? So this question is kind of a hard question just because I'm not really into setting spray. I'm not really that obsessed with setting spray. I just don't see a difference every time I spray my face after with setting spray. I always use it to like wet my brush and put like glitter or any like pigmented eyeshadow that I wanted to pop even more. That's what I use setting spray for, or to wet my beauty blender, stuff like that. But as like to set my entire face with it, I barely do that. Like if I do that, it's when I'm trying a new one to see if that one will work, but I'm not really into setting sprays like that. So the brow product that I kind of been using a lot lately is from IT Cosmetics, and is the Universal Brow Powder. It's not really a dark brown. I didn't fill my eyebrows in with it today, but when I wear the blonde wig, I love to pick that one up. And also I've been even picking it up even when I have like my dark hair out, just because I love the fact that it leaves your brows looking a little more natural. The next question is from Emma Plymouth, and her question is, Advice for new makeup artists. My first advice for anyone who's new in this industry would be to, number one, never compare yourself to anybody out there, because the only outcome you will have by doing that is you're gonna second guess yourself. You're gonna think that you're not good enough. You're gonna think, oh my god, how am I gonna do this when this person has this and this one has that? I will never be that. Literally, that is the worst thing you can do. Just focus on yourself, focus on your work, and focus on what your goal is, and you will get there. Do not waste time like comparing yourself or thinking that, oh my god, how am I gonna do it? Like, just go for it, and trust me, you'll get there. Because for me, that's one of the things that like stopped me from filming myself doing my makeup, was because I was like, well, I don't have the equipment. Like, look at these people's videos. I don't know how to edit. Look how their videos look. You know, I'll never be that. They have all these followers, I only have this, you know. And that kept me from like doing this for so long. And I feel like if I would have started when I really wanted to, I would have been so far in my journey. But you know, I didn't have somebody to tell me that at that time. So for anybody who's new, just do it. The next question is from Tess St. Martin, and her question is, what are your top 3 favorite makeup brands? Oh my god, oh my god. My top 3 favorite makeup brands, oh my god. First, it would have to be Too Faced. I loved all their stuff, literally everything. Second would probably be Tarte. Third would probably be, oh my god, I guess it will probably be like Anastasia Beverly Hills, just because they have so many stuff that I use all the time, from brushes to eyeshadows to foundation. So yeah, probably those 3 for right now. The next question comes from Miss Mula01, and her question is, how to be confident around people you're unfamiliar with or new people. Just walk in there like you own shit. That's pretty much what I do. Just act like you're confident. Even if you're not, just act like you're confident, and trust me, people will believe it, and soon enough you'll start to believe it yourself. Next question is from Melina Ari, and her question is, who taught you how to do makeup? So I am self-taught. I always wanted to go to school for makeup, but at the time, 1, I didn't have the money, and 2, I didn't have the time. I had a full-time job, and I was going to school full-time as well. The next question is from Kayla Essenberg, and her question is, how long did it take for you to learn makeup? Well, I'm still learning. You can never stop learning. I feel like, especially in this industry, there's always new techniques coming in, new things that you need to like learn how to do. Next question comes from Jordan J _108, and her question is, where do you buy your jewelry and clothes mainly? I get a lot of like my jewelry, like the chains I'm wearing right now, from like Forever 21. I also get a lot of my clothes from there. I shop a lot on Nasty Gal, Fashion Nova, House of CB, yeah, Urban Outfitters, like H&M, like those type of shops I'm always at, especially Forever 21 and Nasty Gal. I'm literally on that like all the time. If you guys know about any like super cute online boutiques, drop them down in the comments, because I'm literally always searching for new boutiques to shop from. The next question is from Kim _Manana, and her question is, what advice do you have for people who are starting a new YouTube channel? So like I said before, I feel like you should not, again, compare yourself to anybody. Like, just go out and do it. Buy yourself whatever camera you can afford and just start shooting, because no matter what, if you have the talent, at the end of the day, you're gonna stand out, because you are you. Like, no one can sit here and be you. Like, just start your YouTube channel, focus on your channel and build your channel, because if you start like looking around and comparing, again, you're gonna doubt yourself and you're not gonna do it. So just go ahead, put a video out and see how it goes. Don't ever second guess yourself. You will stand out no matter how many other beauty gurus there are on YouTube, because you are you. You're different. So do it. Just go ahead, after you finish this video, get your camera ready, get your setup ready, and start to do it, because in a few months you might look back and you're gonna be like, oh my god, thank god that I started, look where I am now. The next question comes from Reina de Patatas, and her question is, would you ever do a meet and greet? I have done a couple meet and greets, I believe like 2 or 3 before, and I'm having 2 meet and greets in September. The first one is going to be September 9th, and it's going to be at Bloomingdale's Roosevelt Field. So all of you New Yorkers out there, come see me, please. I would love to get to meet you guys and hug you and take pictures. I'm gonna be there from 12 to 2 p.m. I'm gonna be showing some tips and tricks, as well as hosting a new launch that they're gonna be having in store. So come if you are in New York that day. The next one I'm gonna have is gonna be September 23rd, and this one's gonna be at Gen Beauty, and I'm gonna be there with Kiss NY Pro, which I love their products, and I'm super excited again to get to meet you guys there. So if you're gonna be at Gen Beauty, don't forget to come check me out at the Kiss NY Pro booth. Next question comes from Dolce Kiwi, and her question is, why don't you live in LA? I ask myself this question every day. I love LA and I've always wanted to move there, but there's just so many things that need to fall into place before I get to move there. For one, I would have to bring my mom with me, because we've lived together, just us two, for like forever, ever since I was born. And yeah, I just wouldn't feel right leaving her behind, like knowing that she really hasn't had that many people out here in New York. So for me to move like 3,000 miles away and just leave her behind is not an option. So I would have to like make sure that she's good, that her job's good, and all of that before I move over there. Next question comes from DDoll80, and her question is, what's the one makeup product you couldn't live without? Probably that Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer that I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm literally obsessed. I can't do my makeup without that concealer at all. The next question comes from Jessica Jolie, and her question is, how do you get your eyeliner into the inner corner? Is it liquid or gel? For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know I am not a liquid eyeliner type of girl. I'm a gel girl forever and always, I think, will be. So it's definitely gel. I use the gel eyeliner, and then I use an angled brush, and I kind of just draw like a little arrow. If I come out with a super thick line, I will use a little bit of concealer to clean it up, and that's how I get it. But definitely not liquid, girl. No liquid over here. Next question is from Jennifer M. Wright, and her question is, if you could visit one place in the world, where would it be? Definitely would be Bora Bora. I've seen so many people go there, and it just looks so beautiful. It just looks like literally like you're in a dream, like you're in a picture somewhere. So definitely Bora Bora. The next question is from Pretty Princess, and her question is, are you currently on Invisalign? Yes, I am on Invisalign, and I'm gonna be on Invisalign for the next I think 16 months. I always wanted veneers, and thank God that I went to Cascada Dental. Shout out to Cascada Dental for literally hooking me up. The next question is from Demi Kings, and her question is, when's your birthday? By the way, I love you. Love you too. My birthday is December 9th, so it's actually coming up in a few months. I'm gonna be 24. Next question is from Chocolate Ty Loving My Son. Question is, do you have a lot of female friends? Have you ever dealt with jealousy from other women? And have you ever had self-esteem issues? Even though we all know you are beautiful with perfect skin without the makeup, some people say girls who wear a lot of makeup all the time don't love themselves or are ugly. How do you respond to that accusation? So let me start by answering her first question. Do I have a lot of female friends? Absolutely not. My circle is very small. I have like about 2 or 3 female friends. I just feel like the smaller your circle is, the better you will be. The next question, she said, have you ever dealt with jealous women? Of course I did. Like I said, a ton of my ex-best friend were like jealous, like super jealous. At the time I didn't see it, but looking back to the things that they would like tell me to do and the things that they would suggest, my mom literally always knows. Like, your mom always knows when a bitch is phony, because she would always tell me about this one friend I had, like, she's no good, she's jealous of you, trust me, she's gonna stab you in the back. And it happened. So always trust your mom's instinct. If she doesn't like that one friend, believe me, it's for a reason. Like, moms know best always. Have you ever had any self-esteem issues? Of course I did. Like any other person on this earth, I still have self-esteem issues sometimes, but you just have to remind yourself of like who you are, and no matter what, you're beautiful, and love yourself no matter what, and no matter what other people say. So to answer her last question, when she says what is my response to people who say that girls who wear makeup all the time don't love themselves or are ugly, that's complete BS. Like, we can wear makeup and be flawless underneath the makeup. Like, we can not wear makeup and be totally confident. Like, we can do whatever we want. Like, why are these people even thinking that they know who we are, or that they know why we do things? Like, who cares? We do it because we love it, we do it because we want to, and we do it because we can. Like, who cares? Next question is from Cookie Aris P69, and her question is, what's your nationality? I am Dominican, 100%. I was born there. I came to the US when I was 8 years old. My parents are both from there, so I'm Dominican. The next question is from Marissi Boo _ and her question is, what part of New York do you live at? I live in Long Island. I've lived here ever since I lived in the US. I've lived in Long Island. The next question is from _A1.esh_, and their question is, have you ever got any plastic surgery, or do you plan to get any? Love you too. I've never gotten anything done, but I want to. I always wanted to get my nose done, but I'm just super scared because I just know that it can change your entire face, and if it's a bad job, like, it can literally ruin the way you look. So I'm like super scared. I don't think I will ever get it done, but it's just something I always wanted to try. So that is it for this Q&A. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got to know me a little better, and let me know in the comments if I should be doing more Q&As in the future. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed watching it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out incredibly, so please subscribe, and also comment below and let me know what look you guys would like to see next from me, and I'll see you guys on my next video.